My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Seven Sisters. At least that's what it's called in Canada. In the United States, it's called What Happened to Monday. But, anyways, I heard lots of mixed things about this movie. Some people really do love it, but I was ultimately left underwhelmed, which is a shame because I do like the director Tommy Wakola. He directed The Trip, which was fun, Dead Snow, which was fun, and Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters, which I really enjoy. So I do enjoy his movies for the most part, and there's a couple really well done moments. There's this fight scene in the apartment building, which I found to be great. There's also this one rooftop sequence, which I thought was great, but I thought the direction for the most part was pretty lackluster. Like, it kind of just ends up feeling like a generic Bond movie. Well, the characters are on the run, they're getting chased, and the movie just isn't as thrilling or as tense as you'd think with a premise of this kind. It just kind of feels bland, and it doesn't help that the overall appearance of this movie just reminded me so much of the TV show Orphan Black. I know in the show they're clones, and in this movie they're sisters, but it still drew direct comparisons for me. And I think it's really frustrating because there are some great ideas here. Like, the entire political angle of this movie, I do think, is relevant and shows you just how evil the government can and possibly will be. And even, the fact that these sisters can't go out in public. And what happens to one of them has to happen to all of them is a really smart idea, but I just feel like they don't do anything with it. It just feels like plot setup and that's it. Like, even the personalities of these seven sisters, no one feels distinct. They all just feel like the exact same character. So I wish they wrote them in nuanced ways, or even if you can't do it with seven characters, change the number down to five or just something to allow them to stand out more. And I do think this movie is too long. Despite me liking the ideas, there's still not enough substance for a 2 hour runtime, and I definitely felt the length. I think it drags quite a bit, and I feel like it could have been trimmed down to a title 90, maybe 100 minutes. So, yeah, like the cast I guess does a fine job. Knowing Rapace plays all these different characters, and despite being given weak material, she still makes the most of it. I think she does a good enough job. Glenn Close isn't in this movie enough, but she does a fine enough job. Willem Dafoe, I love, but he's barely in the movie. I would have liked more of him. And Marwan Kenzari, who played Jafar in the Aladdin live action remake, and he was also in The Mummy, I think it gives one of his better performances here. But yeah, like it has its moments, and I like the main idea. I do think there's a really terrifying, effective political angle to this movie, but it just doesn't lean into that enough. And like I said, it just ends up feeling like a generic Bond movie, a generic sci-fi with not enough to offer. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Seven Sisters, or What Happened to Monday, a 4 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Seven Sisters or What Happened to Monday? If so, let me know what you thought about it in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos soon, and Gavin out.